So if we develop a strong core when we're running, as we start to fatigue as runners, our core area fatigues, the muscles in our core area fatigues, we start to slouch a little bit and we start to lose our form, we lose that elasticity and that free energy moving through the body. So if we can create a stronger core, we're going to create muscles that can last for longer, which will keep our core and our body stable, which will help that movement energy transfer through our body. We'll be able to run more efficiently. So this is going to be a quite intense little core workout that we're going to do to create strong core, which will also help us in that rotational forces. As we're generating rotational forces, we're going to be able to generate more rotational force, and we're going to be able to, again, run better, but also improve the strength that we have when we're running. So we're going to come onto your back. And we're going to start, as we do this, we're never going to roll all the way onto your neck and your head. So we want to be conscious of that for safety. And as you come back, as you roll, try and roll with a rounded back. Because if we roll with a flat back, as my back is now, we're just going to slap and hurt ourselves. So we're never rolling onto the neck, and we're trying to keep the spine round all the time. You can use hands free or hands onto your knees. Okay, so all we're going to do is just going to start with a gentle rock. So rocking forwards and backwards, and then if you can, we're going to start to come up. And then what we're going to do is, if you can, hands free, use your hands free. We're going to do this for about 45 seconds. Again, keeping that back nice and round. You get a nice massaging effect through the lower back at the same time, which feels good. But we're using those core muscles, so the abdominal muscles in particular, to really squeeze and come back up here. Again, using as much of that squeeze as you can to propel us up almost up to fully seated, but not quite, just to about that balancing point. Again, we're creating that really good strong core. How's it feeling? Nearly there. Sit one more. And pause, good work. Okay, so this time, very similar, we're going to be on our back, but we're going to do some hip switches. So what that looks like is, as we're coming up, we're switching the sides. So we're going left with the hips, switch the side, go to the right. So you can use your hands for support if you need to. I'm picking my hips up, and imagine drawing a rainbow with your hips from the left to the right, left, right, like that. You can use your hands on the floor to support, to start, or if you feel okay, go elbows or even hover them off the floor. We're going to go to 45 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So we can start with your hands out. Try and have your head up off the floor. If the neck doesn't like that, you can bring your head onto the floor. I'm trying to squeeze up to the right, over to the left. Trying to draw a big rainbow. So the higher you can get up into that rainbow, the more intense it is. If you want to come onto your elbows, you can do the elbows. I'm looking down the mat, feeling that heat. This is a really good core exercise. So getting a little bit challenging to talk. Well done, we're almost there. Last 10 seconds. If you want to go hands free, you can go hands free. It's a little bit harder. There's less stability. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. That was better. How was that feel? So again, really good strengthening exercise for the core there. This one now, we're going to come onto your hands and knees, and we're going to go forearms to start. So we're going to do a forearm bear crawl. I'm going to go nice and slow. So from here, what we're going to do is elbows underneath the shoulders and hands almost into like a diamond, like that. Look into that diamond, and then so knees are underneath the hips, and we're going to bring the knees up off the floor like this. And we're just going to hold this for a moment, settle into it. Bring your knees down at any point if you need to. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to twist the knees to the left, knees to the right, knees to the left, knees to the right. So rolling into the feet, knees to the left, knees to the right. Try and keep the knees underneath the hips at all points. And you're going to feel this quite quickly. Keep breathing. Rest whenever you need to. Windscreen wiper then those knees to the left, knees to the right. If you get any pain in the lower back, stop. Keep breathing. But last 10 seconds coming up. We're done. Left, right, windscreen wiper. So last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So again, you should have felt that quite a lot. Take a good burn of that. So you can feel how creating that strength in the core, it just makes you feel more stable as you sit up now. You just feel more posturally aligned and stronger in that alignment. So now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go into hands underneath the shoulders. Same thing, but we're not on the forearms. So into a bear crawl position. So knees are hovering about 5 centimeters up off the floor. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try and bring knees to the left, knees to the right. Knees to the left, same thing, but just on the hands. So ready? I'm going to go in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. Knees to the left, knees to the right. Keep breathing as we do that. Again, pushing strongly into the mat to really create that good engagement in the abdominal area. You might find that you can get more range of motion. If you can, turn the hip right in, turn the hip in, but don't drop the hip, keep the hip up. So squeeze the abdominals to make that hip stay high, 5 seconds. Nearly there. And time, well done. Whew. So again, we're focusing a lot on that rotational movement, so that rotational stability, rotational strength, because as we're running, we get a lot of rotational energy moving through our torso. So when we can transfer that energy through those nice strong muscles, we're going to get stronger running. Okay, so this time what we're going to do is we're going to come onto your front, we're going to go into the lower back area, and we're going to find a comfortable position on your front. We're going to go hands by the side of your hips here with your palms facing down. Squeeze your shoulder blades as if you're holding a tennis ball in between your shoulder blades, and touch your toes together. Lift your head up off the floor, and this can be step 1. Come back here at any point if you need to take a pause or come down. Then squeeze the feet up off the floor if that feels okay. Squeezing the hands up, I'm going to hold for 45 seconds. And we're off already. So squeezing, holding, keep breathing. Then take a rest at any point if you need to. Bring the feet down if you need to. Try and keep your forehead looking towards the floor. Keep breathing. So again, just keep that breath flowing. Keep making those little adjustments to squeeze those muscles. Continually just squeezing them. Last 15 seconds, well done, stay with it. Really feeling that work, that strong lower back. Keeping your back healthy. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and release. Whew. Nice, have a little bit of a wiggle through the hips. Getting a little bit of a sweat on, how about you? If you're enjoying this practice, please leave a like. Press the little like button, it takes 2 seconds, that's it. Maybe leave me a comment, let me know how you felt with this, how was the rotational strength for you. Maybe subscribe to the channel. All ways that you can share the love for this episode in my channel. I really do appreciate it and being part of the community. Thank you. So we're going to come on to your elbow now. So we're going to go, this is my right, but it looks like your left. So we'll go left elbow, left hip, and left foot in line. Stack them on top. And then what we're going to do is I'll show you and then we'll do it together. So we're going to do a side plank. If that feels too intense, what you can do is bend the knees like that and send the hips up there. So find the side plank that works for you. So get in that position. I'm going to hold for 45 seconds. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, and send the hips up. If you're feeling strong, you could go that right arm up towards the sky. Try not to collapse into this left shoulder and ear area. Make sure there's space there. Keep breathing. Pressing strongly into that. All the way down the side of the obliques, down the side of your tummy. Just keep sending the hip up when you feel it sinking. And just always breathing in and out through the nose if you can. Making those little adjustments to stay strong. 15 seconds, well done. Take a rest at any point if you need to. Last 10. Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Good work. Okay, so over to the other side. Well done. So again, the elbow, the hip, and either the knees or the feet are in line. I'm going to go in 5 seconds. Get ready. Create a space between the ear and the shoulder so you're not sinking in. And off we go. So again, if you're on your knees on your feet, wherever you are. Keep squeezing that, the oblique area, so down the side of the tummy, up nice and high. Keep breathing. Look up, extra balance, 20 seconds down. Which side feels stronger for you? Is it quite noticeable or hardly noticeable? If it's quite noticeable, then that's a little bit of an indication of an imbalance. Nearly there, last 10 seconds, well done. Breathing in and out through the nose, stay calm, although the intensity is building, we're nearly there. 2, 1, and release. Good work all the way down. Okay, and have a little bit of a wiggle, have a little bit of a shake. How did you find that practice? Give it a thumbs up, press it now, it's 2 seconds. Maybe leave a comment, let me know how it felt for you. Did you feel strong? Did it feel like you need to do more work on that? And subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. So thank you for following along with me. We've got lots more content to help us run better, to help us runners improve our recovery, improve our mobility, improve our strength, and particularly our core strength in this one. So thank you for following along with me. See you in the next video.